Yeah, that's right. It's over. Bitcoin is down to about $94,000 and there's really no escaping it. Crypto is going down. The price of Bitcoin is on the decline and it's pushing other altcoins down much more significantly. 2024 is over, but I don't think the bull market is over. And just like I said in previous videos, we might see some continuation of this retracement because people are going to be rebalancing their portfolios for the end of the year, and institutional investors like BlackRock and people who are running hedge funds and things like that are going to be taking profits so that they can show that they did make profits for their customers, and that'll incentivize more people to invest with them in the future. This happens almost every year, and we do still have just a couple of days left of possible selling pressure, but usually after the end of the year sell-off concludes, we do see a rebound as these institutions start to re-enter their positions and get ready for the gains of the coming year. It does concern me just a little bit that Bitcoin has broken down below the 50-day moving average, because that was acting as some pretty good support, and now we just don't have that underneath us. Also, we did come down lower than this hammer candle, so that's invalidated, unfortunately. And if we see the 20-day moving average crossing below the 50-day moving average, then we could see a continuation to the downside just based off of how algorithms trade. But none of this means that the bull market is over, and I still do think that we're set to hit that $120,000 price target here. And honestly, this cool off is really just healthy for the market, in my opinion, and it probably means that the bull market can continue longer than maybe even I was expecting it to. I was getting kind of nervous because things were going pretty parabolic, but we still haven't even seen altcoin season yet, and as long as Bitcoin doesn't make a lower high right here or lower low, then we're still in the clear, and there's a long way down before it's even in danger of doing that. It is really common for Bitcoin to see like 20% retracements in the middle of bull markets. So if we do see that, then that could take us down to like $86,000 or so. But like they say, it always gets dumpiest right before it gets pumpiest. So if we do see a little bit of a flash crash, then that might just represent a really great buying opportunity, because whenever this thing does continue to the upside, it's probably going to get pretty explosive. And if it did come down to that $86,000 mark and then rebounded all the way up to $120,000, that's a 38.5% increase that could be coming hopefully still by the inauguration day, honestly. If Bitcoin sees a 38% pump in that short amount of time, then altcoin season is almost certainly going to actually kick off for real this time. And some of your favorite altcoins could start a parabolic run that'll put the 38% increase for Bitcoin to shame. Right now, as you can see from these higher highs here on the price and these lower highs here on the RSI, a bearish divergence is currently playing out, but we're starting to see a bullish divergence forming here, and this could be what we're looking for to signal the bottom and trigger the next continuation of this bull market. So for now, I think this price action is pretty normal, and I wouldn't even start to panic unless we get at least down 20%, because like I said, that's really normal. And 30% isn't even unruly or unheard of. It's pretty common, but I don't really necessarily think that we're going to do that anymore, just because we're seeing those diminishing returns and diminishing downside as well. For now, we're only down about 13% since the all-time high, and already people are coming out and saying that the bull market is actually over. But if you're in doubt, then don't forget to zoom out, because if you just do that a little bit, then you can see that this retracement is really nothing to worry about. And long term, obviously, Bitcoin is just continuing up and to the right. I've been looking to see what actual bad news is pushing us down, and I don't really see any other than this Tether FUD. Apparently, Tether is supposed to be delisted in the EU on the 30th, which is today, and that just means that you can't buy new Tether. I don't really see the problem. There's other stable coins that people can use, and this doesn't mean that Tether is suddenly illegal to have in your wallet or anything like that, and Coinbase isn't just going to take the Tether that you have in your Coinbase wallet. It just means that you can't get new Tether over there in the EU, but you can still probably use things like USDC and things like that. I'm not really sure, but honestly, who cares? The EU is such a small part of cryptocurrency, and so is Tether, so I don't really think this is going to have that much of an impact, honestly. Also, I'm sure that with us seeing a pro-crypto administration coming into the White House over here in America, we're probably going to be seeing continuation of the institutional adoption and hopefully some positive crypto regulation that's actually going to be getting pushed through. And whenever that happens, I'm sure the EU is probably going to start accepting Tether again, especially if they get whatever problems that the EU has with them actually sorted out. In the meantime, I really wouldn't panic. And if you're in Tether, honestly, maybe just buy some Bitcoin or something. Tether doesn't really go up in price, obviously. And you obviously want to keep a little bit of dry powder around, but right now really isn't the time where most people have their crypto in Tether. Most of it's actually probably in some altcoins or in Bitcoin because they're trying to make some profits since the bull market is on. The bear market is where people are going to really have to worry about stable coins. And I'm sure this isn't the last FUD we're going to see about Tether. We see it all the time. But just like with the FUD in the past, Tether has always pulled through, and I don't really think that this is the time where really we're going to be seeing any kind of significant problems that's going to crash the crypto price. So I wouldn't really worry about it, and I don't see any other bad news for crypto. So I think this is just people rebalancing their books at the end of the year, and we're probably going to be seeing people reaccumulating in the next month or so. And anybody saying that the bull market is over because Bitcoin is down like 13% is either really new to crypto or they just missed the ride. And they're probably just hoping that it comes down lower so that they can get back in. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is the bull market over actually, or is this probably just a normal retracement and people are just settling their books and we're going to continue to the upside in a couple of days? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Most importantly, don't forget to do only good every day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.